Sony Computer Entertainment America presents Squaresoft. A warrior takes sword in hand, clasping a gem to his heart. Engraving vanishing memories into the sword, he places finely honed skills into the stone. Spoken from the sword, handed down from the stone. Now the story can be told. Square presents the Zodiac Brave story. Final Fantasy Tactics. Lots of Japanese characters that I can't read. Alright, so, Final Fantasy Tactics. Hi everybody, I'm Hokius. Final Fantasy Tactics. So this is my second attempt to record the first episode. The first time I did this, I didn't check, and I didn't have any game sound, which kind of sucked. One thing that I should tell you is that the last time I tried to play this, I started a new game without ever trying the tutorial, and I failed miserably. But now I've done the tutorial, so hopefully I will suck a little bit less. I am Alizlam, a scholar of ancient Ivalice history. Have you ever heard of the Lion War? It divided Ivalice in two over, who would be the successor to the throne. It ended with the appearance of a young hero named Delita. Everybody living here knows this hero's tale. But we also know that what we see with our eyes alone isn't necessarily the truth. Here's a young man. He is the youngest son of the noble Beelva, pillars of knighthood. There's no record of his playing an active part in history, but he lights up. According to the Duray report, released last year, concealed for many years by the church, this unknown man is the true hero. The church claims he was a blasphemer and anarchist, the root of all evil. But is this the truth? Won't you join me on a journey for the truth? I guess we don't really have a choice, but when you put it like that, it makes it sound like we're not going to find the truth. Before that, please tell me your name and birthday. Alrighty. So I'm just going to stick with Ramza this time because I did the whole Tone Hokius thing last time, and that was a big mess because I wanted to refer to him by Tone because that's what many people will be familiar with, but of course I named him Hokius, so that also felt weird. We'll just stick with Ramza this time. It's pretty well established at this point in Final Fantasy lore that Ramza is this character's name. Ramza is okay. Alright, and we'll just go with, let's go with November, I don't know, November 2021. That sounds good. Okay. So, the reason it has you pick your birthday, Square Presents, is because this game uses the, what's it called? The Zodiac signs in the way things interact. The Zodiac Brave story. So that's why you have to pick your birthday. I guess I could have looked it up and figured out, like, what's the best birthday to pick? But whatever, it'll be fine, probably, maybe, I don't know. I can, as we're looking at the title crawl here, I can tell you now that after playing this game for a little bit, I am not at all convinced I'm gonna like this game, which isn't to say that it's a bad game, but the play style is very complex, at least compared to other Final Fantasy titles. So this is a very tactical game. The party sizes are much larger than what you'd see in Final Fantasy, other Final Fantasy games, and beyond the whole you know, the system with the mages and the warriors and whatnot that I'm pretty used to at this point, that is gradually, you know, gotten more and more complicated as Final Fantasy has gone on. This game has a job system like you've seen in Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy X-2, Final Fantasy 5, where different characters can learn different abilities through their jobs. But it also, as I pointed out, has the Zodiac system. So this is very complicated about, like, if your sign is compatible with the sign of your enemy, your attack will be more effective or less effective if it's not compatible. And I just know right now, I can tell you, I'm not going to be able to keep the Zodiac stuff straight as we watch these guys ride their chocobos to wherever it is they're going in these credits. It's been a long time since I saw a game with the credits up front, but there you go. Just duck under the tree, go around the tree. Some cool animations. This game was originally released for Game Boy Advanced. So this scene, I'm guessing, was added for the PlayStation version of the game. This is the PlayStation version, of course. Downloaded onto a PlayStation TV, so I can still play with my handy-dandy... Whoop, there it is. PS3 controller. This is my Lightning Returns limited edition controller. I love this controller because I love Final Fantasy, and I love Final Fantasy 13 series, so I like to have this controller. This is my first time using a PSTV. It plays a lot like a PlayStation 3 when you use a PlayStation 3 controller. And here we go, the Orban Monastery. So one thing you sadly don't get to listen to is me struggle with deciding how to pronounce all of these words. I've pretty much decided on a pronunciation at this point, so sorry you didn't get to laugh at my craziness, but there you go. God, please help us, sinful children of Ivalice. Princess Ophelia, let's go! Princess Ophelia, just a moment, Agrias. The guards have already arrived. Princess, don't give Agrias trouble. Please hurry. What's going on? It's been nearly an hour. Don't be rude to the princess, Gafgarian. Is this going to be all right, Agrias? Which I think is probably a localization error. Basically, this line should probably be something like, are we going to have trouble? But, close enough. This is an urgent issue for us. So, there are rude knaves even among the Hokutan? I'm being more than kind to the guard captains here. Besides, we're mercenaries hired by the Hokutan. I'm not obliged to show respect to you. What? How dare you? Enough. Let's go. The music here reminds me of Final Fantasy XII, which makes sense because both games are set in Ivalice, even though this game sure as heck appears to only have humans, as opposed to Final Fantasy XII with the, you know, they got the Humes, and I forgot the names of all the other races, but there's a bunch of them. Go with God. You too, Simon. Lady Agrias, the enemy! Prince Skotana's men? Look at her race out there. What one must do to make money. What, Ramza, you have a problem too? I'm no longer a knight, just a mercenary like you. That's right. Well then, let's go. Oh God. I really do like the animation style. I like this isometric 3D kind of. It reminds me of the Super Nintendo, but just a slightly more advanced. So while the graphics are really, you know, nothing compared to what we see on PS4, it's very exciting to me. The crest of the Black Lion. I'll get back to it in a second. What's wrong with Prince Goltana? He's such an idiot. Does he want to start a war? Knave, there's no point in resisting. Just give us the princess, or that beautiful face of yours will be scarred forever. Fool! Only idiots attack head on. Leave this to us. We can't make money that way. Rad, Ramza, follow me. Alright, so we get our first battle of the game. As I was saying, the PlayStation, this was made for the Game Boy Advance and then re-released for the PlayStation. The PlayStation obviously has huge graphical limitations compared to the PS4. I'll get back to him in a second after I finish describing the graphics. So what I like to see, this, you know, you go back and you look at the Super Nintendo and you look at the Nintendo, and some of the stuff looks really good, especially later in the generations, as always happens. But in a lot of ways, I think a lot of the Nintendo and Super Nintendo stuff looks better than PlayStation stuff, because with PlayStation, they said, we can do 3D, so we've got to do 3D. And you don't have to. You can still do 2D sprites that are really, really good looking, and in this case I think they have a kind of crossover between 3D and 2D where they still get some really good sprites. I think these sprites look better than the Final Fantasy VII sprites, but of course I should probably check when this game came out compared to Final Fantasy VII. That might make part of the difference too, but I think a lot of it is the art style, because we still got a lot of really blocky stuff, and even if it did come out later, well, this is where you can see improvement. So that's cool. All right, let's get back to the story. Kill them all! Don't leave any survivors! Nonsense, there's no need to kill them. That's just what Goltana wants us to do. Just let them go. That's impossible. Gafgarian, alright, so I only control Ramza in this fight, and the first time I did this, I didn't know what the heck I was doing, and I was still learning that circle is the way to advance combat or to advance things in this game instead of X, so I didn't, I was pressing X a lot and having trouble with that. Alright, so I do know more about how to play this game now. So I'll go here, yep, and then it's act. Guts, I can dash, heal, or wish. I can attack. Okay, act. Guts, I know he has a stone throwing ability. Wish heals. Offer one's own HP. Heal is a heal. Dash, run into enemy with one's body. I could have sworn he has some sort of stone. He has a stone throwing ability, but I don't know how to make it happen even now. So I guess we'll wait. Face this direction. You're more likely to get critical struck if you're not facing your enemy. Life is short. Berry, steady sword. Ooh, one shot. Oh no, I guess Gafgarian hit him too. And the screen, you can rotate the screen around when it's your turn. You can, using L1 and R1, and you can use L2 and R2 to zoom out and in and change the angle. So there's a lot of really interesting, cool stuff going on here. Oh, he's going to attack me. Oh! Oh, and a counter attack. Lazalis leveled up. I like how everyone has names. It entertains me. So even like the little guys, like these Dish, he's just a random archer, but his name is Dish, and he's here to dish it out. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, she's been hit. Rad. Ooh. People is getting hit. Gafgarian's back at it. He's gonna take out that little guy there. Master of all swords. Cut energy. Night sword. So I guess I gotta cast spells. That's a pretty cool looking spell right there. And we'll attack you. Execute. Nice. Now we can move. You can always move and attack. You don't have. It doesn't matter what order you do things in. So I'll move over here so that he has to move to hit me again. And we'll face this direction. So this combat, you can see, is much slower. Well, there's a lot of people doing stuff. So the combat is much slower, much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Deliberate than normal Final Fantasy combat. A lot of Final Fantasy combat is just, oh, well, this guy, you just use an attack on him, and this guy, you just use, you know, fire on him, and then you win. And this game, well, with the job system and the whole moving around a map, there's a lot more tactics involved. With being in different places and trying to accomplish different things, which is fine, and I'm sure for some people this is like the preferred way to play games. Like, I want something really in-depth, and for me, I am mostly here for stories. I just want to play the story. Here, let's move. I guess let's move over here, and then we'll wait. So I'm just mostly here for the story. Like, I enjoy some combat that requires a little bit of effort, which is why Final Fantasy is great, because there's a little bit of thinking involved, right? It's, you know, what is this enemy weak to again? Oh yeah, right, this. But this game takes things to a much higher difficulty level as far as how long it takes to accomplish your task, what all the tasks are that you can accomplish. You know, it's life is short, berries, steady sword. It's just a much more complex game, which is fine. For a lot of people, that's what they want, and it's more fun that way. For me, this may be more complex than I want to play, so we'll see how this goes. Also, I hope you've noticed by now, I meant to mention this earlier, but I have moved. This is because this was a PlayStation game and it has not been remastered. It's a square. So we've got widescreen here because everybody has the widescreens now. So I've put the square on the left and I've put me over here on the right. So hopefully that looks good to you, and that way I'm not blocking the screen at all, which I spend a lot of time. I don't know, I probably spend too much time, but I spend a lot of time worrying that I'm blocking too much of the game surface with my face. But y'all want to see my face because I make the funny faces. So here we are. But this is what I've done. I can move, you know, I can move my face up. I can move it to the left and swap places. So we got all four corners I can use, and we got the screen can move to the left or to the right. So if you like this, let me know and I'll keep it. If you hate it, let me know and we'll try something different. All right, continuing on. Let go of me. Damn. Come here, be quiet. Why should I listen to you? What an annoying princess. Ooh, he just hit a girl. That's not cool. Wait. Tough, don't blame us. Blame yourself or God. Whee! Swimming chocobo. Oh, God. Delita? You're alive, Delita? But why are you in Goltana's troops? Why? Now loading. So we won the battle, but we lost the objective. Delita's name appears, I'm probably going to pronounce it like 700 different ways before we're done, appears for the first time a year before the Lion War broke out. Wish I could make this text move faster. Many soldiers who returned from the war had no jobs It seems like it's getting slower. And even less loyalty to the crown. Many became thieves and rebels, plotting rebellion, as rebels do, against the royal family. Well, I mean, of course, you don't rebel against the peasants. That's silly. At that time, robbery and murder were commonplace in Ivalice. Many heroes and wizards came out of there. And Garland was no exception either. Chapter 1, The Meager. Okay, the Meager what? Military Academy's auditorium. It's kind of a small auditorium, like 8 people pretty much fill it up. Excuse me. I heard another wagon bound for Egros was attacked. Must have been the Death Corps. Something's starting. Know anything, Delita? No, but I can guess. What do you mean? Prince Larg's coming to town. Prince Larg? Why? Not only Larg, but Marquis Elmdor of Limberry, too. That's news. It's not an official visit, is it? There are danger zones everywhere in Ivalice. The Hokutan Knights are in full operation, but suffering from a shortage of men. So they need us cadets. Everyone, fall in! You have a mission. As you know, barbarians are rapidly increasing here in Gallio. The traitorous Death Corps detest the royal family. We cannot overlook them. We will begin exterminating these traitors by order of our master. Larg's knights stationed at Egros Castle and many other groups will participate. Your duty is to support the flank. Specifically, you'll go to Egros and help guard it. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, whisper, whisper. Secret, secret. Cadets, ready your swords. A gang of tortured thieves is trying to sneak into this town. We'll begin preparations now to keep them out of town. Come with me. This is the front line of operations. That's all. Prepare immediately. Yep, let's save it. And we will save over that one so that I don't accidentally use that one. Alright, moving on. Alright, so this is our first setup screen. We'll get Mansell out here. Oh, the name's all changed. Let's see, we need a chemist. Montana will do. Josephine. And Dominique. That'll work. And you can only have 5 at a time, I guess. Unable to add additional units to attack team. So the first time I tried to do this, I moved Ramza all over. I still don't know what this different map is here, but and I don't know what these arrows mean. But I was moving Ramza all around here, and I didn't realize there were other people I could add to the group or whatever. So I just started this fight with just Ramza, which, as you're about to see, was a terrible decision. Alright, I don't seem to be able to change anything right now, so I guess let's start. Commence attack, are you sure? So I think you can see already, like, this is the first real battle. This is really complicated. The game doesn't really give you any tips. There's the tutorials, and you can go look at those, but it doesn't tell you, like, this is good, do this. It's just like, you can do all of these things, all of this customization, figure it out, you'll be fine. Which makes sense, because this is an older game, and a lot of older games didn't hold your hand like that. And some of you will argue, oh, you should always hold your hand, holding your hand is bad. Sorry, start it over. Holding hands is bad, and everybody should learn to get good, scrub. And I just tell me what I'm supposed to be doing, and I will learn from there what the best is. But why? Well, just give me some tips to start out. Why do you got to just throw me to the wolves? What's this? Just a bunch of kids. What luck! Okay, all we have to do is kill these kids. Then we can escape. Don't you worry. We'll kill every one of you. Conditions for winning. Defeat all enemies. Ready. Alright, so Delita controls his self, which is fine. I like how the thieves are squires too. The enemies all get their turns. He's throwing a stone. No, don't throw stones. They break bones. Jobeth. Ramza, watch out! Don't rush them! Don't patronize me, Delita. I'm also a Bealva. Bealva? The Bealva family? So you must be cadets from the military academy, snot-nosed little nobles. Silence! Surrender or die in obscurity. What can a bunch of kids like you do? Bunch of spoiled punks like you'll never beat us. The localization could stand a little bit of effort, or a little bit of... it could be different, is what I'm saying. Go, Ramza! Show that guy. Attack him. Oh, I attacked the wrong direction. So that's a thing it'll let me do. Let's move up here. Yep. Wait. Move. I guess go there for now. Yep. And wait. That's fine. Why don't you move there for now? And wait. And go there for now. Act, item, potion. He can survive another hit, so just wait for now. Go, Delita. Okay. Now everyone else takes their turns, and we just kind of gotta sit here, which I don't find enjoyable either. It's a basic skill. You can throw stones. Execute that action. There you go. Mansel's job leveled up. Congratulations. Yep, just keep waiting there. Alright. Oops. Move there. Yup. Act. Basic skill. You can dash, but we're going to have you attack. Gonna do 12 HP. There you go. I have a hard time. The one thing, I like the isometric view, but it's hard for me to tell what's happening. Can use potions. No, he still doesn't need it yet. Alright. Wait. Oh no! Alright, you better run away. Oh no! 2 people have hit her. Alright, attack him. Gonna do 20 HP. Execute. Move over here to support that squire. Directional buttons. There you go. And I don't have a lot. This is I'm not convinced this is gonna make a good Let's Play either, because as you've already witnessed now, I am having trouble execute. I'm having trouble talking about what's going on because I have to think so hard about what's happening in the game. And attack. That should do it. 1 enemy down. Let's use a potion, maybe. Anybody need a potion? She does. There you go. Potion, you're okay now. And so if I'm gonna sit here and just yammer on for 30 minutes about a single battle, well, that's not gonna be all that interesting, is it? You're surrounded. And done. Deleted job leveled up. So I'm not convinced this is going to be all that interesting. I'm not convinced we're going to stick with this for very long. Again, if you are watching this and you think this is awesome, and you're like, yes, I can't wait to watch more of this, then let me know in the comments or on Twitter, and I will keep going. Because, you know, if everybody's enjoying it, well, then that's good enough. I'm just not convinced everybody's going to enjoy it, because it doesn't seem like this is going to be a lot of fun. Wait. What a jerk. Go, Ramza. Ramza fast. Gonna knock off almost half your HP, dude. Rivaldi runs away. Oh, no, he's gonna just attack me from the side. So this is a weird thing to me that I just realized. Like, there's not a lot. Is there a lot of point to... Can I get down there? I can't get down there. Oh, because I'm... No, don't go there. I'm not controlling who I thought I was controlling. That's an enemy. Yup. Attack. There you go. Alright, now I got you. Knock off 12 of your HP. Dominique leveled up. Yay, Dominique! I thought that was the chemist. Yup, move there. Interesting. Okay, there. That'll work for now. Nope, can't do it. Alright. So wait. So this whole, like, you have the choice to face, but all they have to do, because they can move and attack in the same turn, is move to your other side and attack you. So positioning matters, sure, but I don't know. It just seems special to me. Alright. There, that's a much better angle for this fight. Can you attack from here? No. Oh, yes, you can. Alright, that'll finish off that enemy. Run away, Delita. He's gonna give himself a potion. Abraham leveled up. Well, Abraham, that's nice. It's not gonna do you a lot of good, I don't think. Yeah, you run away. So that means Ramza will move up here. And then attack the enemy from the side for extra damage, like so. Oh, he chose not to move, but he could have. Well, he's going to move now. He's going to run away. But that's not going to be enough. Because our dear... what's her face? What's your name? So it's great that everyone has names, but I'm never going to remember them. Yup. This is Josephine. Josephine is here. And you're going to pay. Sorry, little thief boy. Move. Yup. Act. Attack. Execute. There we go. Only one enemy left. And wait. And now Delita's turn. And that dude's gonna give himself a potion again. It seems like it's probably a little late for the potions, man. You're in trouble, Abraham. Go there. Wait. There you go. Attack him. Yup. Go there. I don't know what these numbers over these people mean. I think it means until they disappear and give me items to collect, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to just have this dude wait over here because he's not going to be able to get in combat range anytime soon anyway. Delita runs over. Delita can throw stones because Delita's so cool. And Delita levels up. There you go. Execute. One more attack and he's done. Unless he's gonna use another potion. He's just making this fight take way longer than it needs to. Now he'll run in that corner. Jobeth's spirit turned into a crystal. Yep, move there. Wait. Face that direction. Feldman's spirit turned into a crystal. Alright, move to the crystal. Yeah, restores HP and MP. Cool. Yep, and this one, I can get an ability. Get the throw stone ability. Yeah. That way. Alright. Yup. Basic skill dash. I do 9 HP, or I can attack for 12 HP. I guess I better do that, huh? There we go. Come on, Delita. Throw stones at his head. There you go. Oh boy. And then wait. And I think we're finally gonna end this farce. Yes, finally. The deeds are done. The enemies are defeated. Why do you continue committing acts like robbery? You wouldn't have died this way if you'd led an honest life. Congratulations! This battle is complete. Bonus money. Ooh, 500 gil. That sounds like a lot. War trophies, 2,000 gil. A mithril knife, a phoenix down, and a potion. Well, now we're getting somewhere. Now loading. Will you let me save again? Because when you move, place the cursor on a map symbol you want to go to and press the circle button. When you are in castles, towns, etc., put the cursor on a map symbol and press the circle button. The command shop will appear for buying items. If you don't understand, press the select button for a help message. When organizing units, saving data, etc., press the triangle button. The main command will appear. Tutorial is in the main command. Game rules, how to fight, setting up units, and game tips for beginners are listed. Yeah, I looked at those game tips for beginners. They weren't all that helpful. Alright, so I think we can save. Yep. Alright, so let's save here. And we've completed our first battle. We've defeated the thieves. And it only took us 44 minutes of playtime. So sorry for the extra long episode. I'm afraid that this game is going to lend itself, if I do continue for very long, it's going to lend itself to very long episodes, because as you can see, we did 2 battles, and we had 2 cutscenes. Boom, 44 minutes. So this kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics in that things just take forever to happen sometimes. And so we're going to end up with really long episodes, or we're going to end up with episodes that are the length I would like to have, which is about 30 minutes. And then nothing happens in them, or we have to stop partway through. And I don't know which is better. I'm tend to think the longer episodes are better, but again, this is another thing you could let me know on. Even if I end up not continuing with this game and we pick up a different game, the input of whether you'd rather have longer episodes or stop in the middle of things will help me determine what we do in the future in that regard as well. So that's been the first episode of the War of Lions, Final Fantasy Tactics. This is not the War of Lions version, but I guess either way it's still referring to the War of Lions. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Hopefully I'll start enjoying it sometime soon. Otherwise, until next time, have a beautiful day.